Welcome to FBL Week 13 with the Flying Bird, your beautiful host, Flicks Hair. I'm here today to go over my team, Adam. This week was definitely a traumatic week because I've been studying crazy, and I actually forgot about when I was meant to play Adam. Fun fact, and then I was really watching the So I enlisted the help of our trusty advisor. Long live King Zazo! Long live King Zazo! You'll probably have that now. If someone can like chase you through watching this, read up that bit and just put it like on a loop and like get some beats for it, it'd be amazing. Let's go over the two lineups. Yeah, so last week Jackson forfeited. I don't know what Jackson's doing, to be honest. He's probably having a tug. This is also revenge for my good buddy Hale. I love you, Hale. I hope you win against Super as well. I love you, Hale. Yeah, so if you don't know, Tommy and Adam are brothers, pretty much. Me and Hale, I'm like Hale's dad, except I didn't walk out. That's a really poor, timely joke. I apologize for that, Hale. But yeah, Hale lost last week to Tommy, and I'm here for retribution. And when he played Adam, he played on like 3 and I'm like, I'm playing for retribution. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna really prep this. And then day 1 went by, day 2 went by, day 3 went by, day 4. And it got to game day. And I'm like, sugar. So, I enlisted the help of Long Live King Zazo, king of them all. Unlike that Gypsy king, it's just a name. He is just the god, Anthony. He's even better looking than Gypsy. So, my team is Garchomp, Amogus, Infernate, Patrats, Registil, Zebstriker, Megalopony, Silgion, Slowking, Diggersby, Omastar, Sneasel, and Adam, coach of the New England Patrats, and he lives not in New England, I don't think. I think New England's in Canada. Imposter, where's some pride? No pride, no nationalism. Has Landorus Therian form, Bishar, Vaporeon, Hitmonlee, Explode, Skunpick, Mega Rose, Staraptor, Ruthless, Zazo, and Pyra. Actually, I'll read my team like that. Garchomp, no. Patrats. Actually, no, Patrats is more like Patrats. Megalop. Actually, like Megalopi. Megalop. Libaries. Sylvia. Okay. These all. Actually, that's sorry, I read that incorrectly. That's A12. Oh, Musta and Snail. Look at, he's got 11 kills with the Mega Ampharos, and that was definitely a big threat. So when we were building this team, when I mean I asked her, me and Anthony were discussing, and I helped pick 4 mons. He helped me with the other 3. It's if people want to say it's cheating, I don't view it as cheating. I just was really pressed for time and I wanted to give Adam the best possible match, and the people I normally build with were unavailable, unfortunately, so no Techno this week, no young tech. So you wouldn't believe it, I didn't bring special Garchomp. I wanted to, but Anthony, the prophet, put me on a better path. And Dom was also unavailable. I haven't talked to Dom in a while. The lobby has 666 users in it. So, first up we have Long. So Fake Out, Ice Beam, Drain Punch, Return. Fake Out was just a Mega Evolve, I do believe. Drain Punch was just to heal up. I don't research, I don't think anymore. Ice Beam was mainly for the Lando, Staraptor, and any other ridiculous thing. Next up we have Liv. I showed Ice Crash Knockoff looking. No pursuit this week. Looking for Bish. I wanted to run Beat Up, but Anthony told me no. EVs was to outspeed a Frostlass, max attack, defense, just that special defense 4. Yeah, this was also to outspeed Frostlass by 1. The 20 was to two-shot any form of Lando, 2 attack, and then just rest of defense. Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect, Heal Bell, Sylveon, King Zazo. Yeah. So this is King Zazo. The thing that I was really worried about and why I didn't just bring Sylveon was I feared Exploud coming because it punched through my hole very nicely. My team punched a hole in my team very, very, very nicely. But Anthony was like, you know what? Just bring this. Stop having a whinge. I don't have any ghost types, so I was expecting soundproof Exploud. Anthony was lucky to be like. Actually, then again, Drain Punch to really neutralize that. Next up, Zazo. Long live King Zazo. Long live King Zazo. Scold, Ice Beam, Spike, Stock, Spikes. He pretty much told me if I got off hazards I won. And I was like, why not Stealth Rock to Spikes? Like, just hazard stacking. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch, James. Just do what I said. Shut up. Pokemon's a competitive game. Shut up. And then Adam, Scold, Psyshock, Slack Off, Calm Mind. This had the potential to sweep. Cold Berry was for the young bish. And then set up on Vaporeon on a few things. Liv was my Garchomp with Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, Stealth Rocks, Iron, Earthquake, Sword Stance, Dragon Tide. So it told me that as soon as his whole team was grounded, the Sword Stance and Earthquake. Now let me just get up the notes from Anthony on how to play the team. So this is what he gave to me. He said, Landorus T, Slowking and Sneasel, which is spelled incorrectly. That's really good. Bishop is Garchomp / Omastar. I spelled another one wrong. Vaporeon, set up fodder for hazards or possibly Slowking. And like how he said that, but didn't give Zazo anything for it. Hitmonlee, Slowking / Garchomp. Expelled Sylveon, Skunktank, Omastar / Garchomp. Mega Ampharos, Sylveon, Staraptor, Garchomp, Omastar, Frostlash, Sylveon, Sneasel, Lop, Azel, Sylveon, Rotom, Sylveon, Pyro, Slowking, and Sylveon. So, let's get right into this match.
Let's get right into the news with your host, the Flying Bird.
Okay, oh dang it, I spoiled the battle. Can we just zoom in on the most true statement I've ever seen in my life? Actually, let me cut this. I'm gonna cut this in post editing. What? He could actually edit?
Since when? Oh my gosh, fanboys.
Alright, you did not see anything. The power of editing, my friend. So, this was fought on the Showdown Arena. On the regular server, of course. You know, because this was meant to be
A battle of legendary proportions. Oh!
My dad joined the game very early.
Thank you, son. Welcome to Blizzard Squad. Today we are going to be praising the Lord and Savior, IronFlashGaming.
It doesn't have the ring to it, does it? So, we know what my set is. We know what that 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 set is. Lendo predicted to be Rocky Helmet or Scuffed. Azel predicted Sash Lead. Skunktank predicted D-Fugger. Staraptor predicted Rainbow Choicebird. Hitmonlee Unburden Pickup.
Rotom, I predict this to be Choice Scuff.
Also, because Anthony and Billy Team was going to play
Playing like Anthony, I'm not going to commentate like Anthony and tell him that he made his misplay every turn, and I could have won from 10-1 if he made the right play, because I don't want to be like that. I'm really sorry. Actually, let me go into nice and slow mode, so we'll go in slow.
Okay, my best leader here was Lop. It pretty much got a free Mega Evolution a turn 1 upgrade. I don't know what's an upgrade from. Can you ride a Rotom?
Sure, I'll lead off for it.
Sorry, I put a pen in my mouth, I don't know why. Like Ice Beam, and it has a Yachi Berry. And I was like, what? He later told me on in the match that it was for the Sneasel.
Guess for the Will-O-Wisp.
And originally it was Facade instead of Return, and I was like,
This will be a different game, young man. Now you will have won and won.
but alas, poor Yorick, I don't win them all. I loved her more than 40 brothers could have. Goes for the Volt Switch into Sylveon. I should call it Ophelia. That's my new nickname for Sylveon. I'm actually going to nickname all my monsters now after English character. Best player, he's just going in Garchomp.
I was like, he might predict this and go back into Rotom, so I'm going to protect this turn just to scout down.
And it just goes for Poison Jab. I don't know why, but I was in the library playing this because I was messing with my brain. And I thought that I was going to T-Spike. Some girls were like, what is he doing?
Thinking Skunktank got T-Spike.
No, just thinking what that that guy playing Pokemon before. I was like, Garchomp! Garchomp! Poison jab. And I was like, don't put poison. Don't get poisoned. And lucky Claudius was on my side. I don't know. Why am I referencing young Ham? Young Ham. I go for my best play here is probably just I think I Stealth Rock.
And I was like, you know what, I really predict the ice move here, so I'm gonna go back out into Sylveon. Who would be like, even predicted an ice move, I'm gonna understand because going into Sylveon gave me the most momentum. I was like, he's not gonna switch into Skunk Tank. The Majestic Eagle joined. Wah! I think this is the term my uncle joined. Oh yeah, my Uncle Gypsy. But I just go for a I think I go for a Wish here. Because it's like, yeah, if you want to play passively, we're gonna get punished, mate. Garchomp was just massively important. Listen, YouTube Shammy, give me the pussy. Nope. I don't know what that means. Give me the puss, boss. I'm like, my best play here is just the Stealth Rock again. If he wants to stay in. Also, another thing that I didn't mention was that his Defogger got beaten by my Stealth Rocker. So I was like, you know what? If he wants to go for Willow, I'm just going to Dragon Tail. I don't really care. I have Hillbell Sylveon. This would be a very different game. I brought Facade Lop, which I wish I did. I did. You need the power. No. That's right. You can't fault him. It's a really good builder. Goes into his Carnivore here. No Intimidate range is reckless. I personally would have brought Intimidate against me. And it sounds really stupid, but I have so many physical attackers. If I brought Diggersby here, he had nothing with Diggersby. I should have brought Diggersby actually. But at the last point, alright. Gypsy left, he had enough of this. We went for a nice Dragon Tail land. Nice. Carnivore comes back in and he's just like, it was just like, FML. Mate, first my internet, now you got my bloody Dragon Tail. Where is that? And YouTube.com goes, oh. And Dragon goes, really game. This man's like A12, except instead of predicting 100 turns ahead of him winning, he predicts 100% of him losing. Goes into Hero, and I'm just like, back into Sylveon! It's funny how I don't make any doubles. So it was like, yeah, let's do this. And then I was like, yeah, let's Wish. Oh no, a Hillbell, sorry. A Hillbell actually. I'm like, this might explode. I was like, no, his best place is set up for rocks, really, so I'm just gonna Hillbell. I think YouTube.com Shammy was actually Will this whole time. Gypsy joins back, he's like, I've done, and my lavish internet's back in the world. Goes into the bars. I go for a Wish, I think. No, I don't. I make a really dumb double, which looks like, you know, it's like, I'm like, best place is to Scold here. The lawnmower comes back in on my Scold. I'm like, bam, 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 bam. Nah. So guys, this is where I really want to stress something. Before this turn happens, there's a crit. There's 2 crits in this match with 3 pieces of hacks. 1 to me, 2 to him. Against us. What I want to stress is this. I don't want people coming in the comments saying like, you won because of hacks. I did not win because of hacks. I won because Anthony helped me build. Look, that's the real thing. And because Gypsy was watching, I had to do my uncle proud. Uncle Gypsy. I had to do him proud. No, but so this comes into play. Now, what I want to explain is, I get crit this turn going into my Garchomp. Garchomp had a chance to live this. The plan was to go into Garchomp to block a Volt Switch. If he leave Stormed, then go out into Sneasel and click Ice Shard or whatever wants to come in and start neck dropping people. Take him back to Suplex City with Brock Lesnar. But I get crit. Now, this actually half helps me, half doesn't. It means I go back into my Sylveon and go for a Wish. I hold my bag. Do you want to see a trick, young boy? It's the Asia card.
So I can just Wish Protect here. I know that. I'm like, I thought his best play was to go to the Skunk Tank, but he doesn't. He goes into Zazo. maybe it was predicting me trying to wish past or something else, or predicting the hyper voice. But if he did predict hyper voice and was preparing to sack ourselves, that was a massive over prediction. I over predicted. I was actually expecting explosion.
Yo, Gypsy, you're good, bro.
Nah, it's actually pretty bad. I'm the best Sydney player. Lol. Why am I trash talking Gypsy? I love you, Papa Gypsy. It's because I'm just a bit like Anthony to trash talk. So, the best play is to switch out into my Sneasel. I'm predicting at this stage it's choice locks. Because Anthony did say that his best set would be choice scarf against me. I go for the ice cream crash here and pause. When I had this flint, I was like, oh shit, I'm really sorry. Flamethrower would have killed me. But what he reveals to me is he goes, don't worry, young bird. You may not rule the skies, and you have to ask me for protection. But I take 2 lifeful hits. It could be critical, you know. Young sneeze on. Goes into the boss. I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna ice cream crash this turn. And I get a flinch. Now, this is where I talk about retribution. Go back to when Rotom. Okay, if Rotom didn't kill me, I could still get my rocks up. I could wish past and other bullshit, right? Exact same thing in this case. All it does essentially is when Sneasel gets another kill, takes 2 life orb hits, which in fact it's taken 4 now instead of taking 2. I'm not taking 3, sorry. Keeps its rocks up, and that's about it. Now it does cripple Staraptor and Lando, but it's not as though like this is game-changing hacks, and I really want to make that clear to you guys.
Oh my gosh, you got the flinch on tan 23, you could have blocked, you could have what, you could have put it back, you could have been Yanchi, Sans Dance, Lando.
GG, Hans moment. I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes up for the crit, sorry. I said that really assertively. Been playing a bit of how do the boys react? It's a bit assertive. I'm like, best play here, just go into Slug King, and just wall. That's what Anthony told me to do. Anthony is subhuman. Goes for the Earthquake. I'm just like, my best play is Scold again. He goes out into the Wrath. Actually, I go for Carmine, which is a bit of aggressive play. I was like, you know what, if he wants to stay in, it's fine, and go for knockoff. I then go out into Sylveon. He gets a Volt Switch, just taking those hazard damage. Harambe, we missed you. We do indeed, Harambe. Harambe, you know what would be a smarter debate? Harambe against Trump and Clinton on the same team. Predicting this to be reckless, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it kill itself. Our decision is like, I'm like, if he doesn't go for close combat, I'm going to do normal stuff. His best play was to close combat in my opinion, because if I did make my best play and switch out, but nah, we scout, we're chimpin', we out here chimpin'. I go into my armor staff, and goes for a Brave Bird. I'm just like, oh, nice. That's a respectable mid-tier play. When you see these plays, what it makes me think of is things reminds me of a time from my childhood. Majestic Eagle, gone too soon. Anthony leaves. He's just like, I've had enough. He's going for a run and want to puke my guts up. I go for a Spike and then T-Spike. I'm like, you know what? My first play here is to try to sack on my star. That sounds really stupid. But the reason why I said my best play was to sack on my star was because it meant I could just get as much hazards up as I want. I knew how frail Hitmonlee was, so getting a Toxic Spike up and just limited its unburdened set like the world. And here is where I show Adam a bit of disrespect. I could have played the A12 way, and you sack him on, go to your next mon, finish it up with, you know, easily finish up with Lopunny. You play the Anthony way, you go for a 5-0. I couldn't go for a 6-0, sorry Anthony. Anthony, you'll get banned when you can go for 6-0s. You know who used to 6-0 people? Dom Malono. That's the guy that helped Chimpact beat you. So he goes into Sylveon, I was like, yes. Goes for a Volt Switch. And I'm just like, yep, let's go for Hyper Voice. Let's go for Sylveon. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, let's Hyper Voice. These lefties, I was like, what is this guy bringing against me? Does this man have GG Sneasel, handball man, good man. I thought this man had I thought this man was gonna be, I don't know. Was I let down by the challenge? I don't know. It's hard to say. The assets I was bringing probably, yeah. But it was a good game nonetheless. At this point we've got playoffs clinched. I think we're gonna play Super Round 1 of semis, which I wouldn't mind, to be honest. We go for a Scold here. What do we go for? Come on, I can't remember. I'll go for Side Shock. Probably the best play was to go for. I just don't want to muck around. I just want to kill things. We probably play Super Round 1 of semis. We played him first time, and then Silver v Ben. We'll probably play Ben week 2 of semis. Anthony's helping me prep for Ben again. So we just go back into lock because we're going to take a Volt Switch. I was hoping for to go for a Willow so I got this Ice meme. He was just trying to pick up a KO and he just couldn't. Just couldn't. Outlived. The 16% from Spikes really helped. And the two rounds at 12% Toxic really just helped. Like, just an extra free 24%. And then I don't want to think that too long term ahead. I just know that that's probably what our finals is going to be most likely matter. We're going to either play. We're going to play. And you know, if we go through that far, I think it'll either be Shammy, Tommy, or Moose in the finals. I'd say we go that far. Slow King, we go for a Side Shock. But no, like I don't want to disrespect it right off anyone. Like I could play Super Week 1 and Super Friends the best set because we've made one change to our team with a potential trade still to come. We are actually going to keep that trade until the very, very last day. I'm actually going to consult a few people on it. Because it will be a great trade if it goes ahead. I'm just telling you now though, it is most likely going to be one of our weakest mons. We did win that. Okay, so Papa Gypsy goes GG lads, thanks man. Adam goes GG, I go GG, shout out to the King for helping me build. And I go sorry about the flinch on Sunfist, which Sun Tank, not Sunfist. What about Gypsy King mains runs and Stunkfist? Gypsy Purple Raven 24, Gypsy King, nice building. I don't think I can get kicked out of playoffs, so it's all good. I'm like, don't mention that imposter, Gypsy King. Long live King Zazo, long live King Zazo, long live King Zazo, long live King Zazo, long live King Zazo. And Hans Bowman goes, F that weak lame Gypsy girl. Okay guys, thanks for watching, until next time. Peace.